What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We're here with some more AFL 26 manager mode, and we are managing Carlton if you have been living under a rock. And we are 4 of our last 5 games with wins. So fingers crossed we can keep the streak alive. But if you are new to the channel and you want to keep seeing more, be sure to hit the subscribe button up in the top corner of your screen. And make sure to give us a big thumbs up down below if you are enjoying the content, because if we get 1,000 likes on this video, we will be giving away a signed Paddy Cripps jersey. But let's jump in and have a look at the team. So Jagger Smith got injured in the last one. Welsh can slot straight back in. And I believe there was one other. Fogarty, that's the man that we wanted to put back in the side. And both coming back from injury. You love to see it. And I've put the wrong player off. So we will have to go and grab, I believe it was Kemp. No, it was Big Mark Pitney. Awesome. So I've accidentally marked that up, and now I need to figure out how to make him the backup ruck. Perfect. That will do. And we have a huge game against Collingwood today, so get ready for that one. We will go. Their away and home are pretty much identical minus the KFC logo. But we are going to jump into today's game. So hopefully we can get another win under our belt here, lads. Because I tell you what, we are doing quite decently. Our percentage is sitting at about 120%. The umpires coming out onto the ground. And this is a huge clash for us. And let's see how we go. So Paddy Cripps in the middle. And we don't make the coil on the coin toss. Good to see Cameron Ling back from retirement doing the coin toss for us. And we'll go to the left of screen that way. And let's go. Hopefully we can get the big dub here. So I do need to work on my ruck taps based off the last episodes. We did accidentally play on thinking that was not a mark. But it is going to be a snag straight off the bat through our boy Zach Williams. So we won the tap. We went the other way with it because Collingwood ended up with the ball. But we kicked the goal within the first minute. And that's a huge start for the boys. DeConning again in the ruck. Doesn't win the tap. And that is coming out in their favour now. And we don't get the spoil. So it's going to be Harrison lining up Harvey Harrison. And he should slot this one to bring the scores back level. Hopefully those Carlton flags do distract him in the background. So we are recording this on the 23rd of June, this episode. So we have done about 7 or 8 recordings today. It is my day off on a Monday. So that is why we have been wearing the same outfit probably the last 6 videos by now. And it would have been nice if you ran onto your own handball there, Zach Williams. But not ideal. So we work and we get the ball back through Chera, and Zach Williams should be getting the bump there. Unfortunately, he doesn't. It's going to lock up Quainer, who is like 3rd in the Coleman medal count, which is wild considering he's playing off half back. And Captain Courageous out of the ruck on his left, if you don't mind, putting it through the big sticks for 6. You love to see it, and we hope to win this ruck tap. We aren't timing those not well enough, clearly. We're just going to go in short, and that's a beautiful option there. And I saw Curnow leading. I thought that was Curnow. Pitney leading, and I thought he wasn't going to stop, and he did, and that wasn't great. So, thankfully, oh no, that's going to go out to the left. But I thought he would have put in a better lead, and that isn't even going to be a score from there. I hate to see it. But we have Curnow now with it, and that bloke is so far over the mark. And we tried to do our goal kicking glitch because I just can't kick today. And it is all good. We're going to go and do it again, because it is broken if you do nail it right, and that is just going to be snags, and we get it back despite the the first muck up. So that's another lost ruck tap, and we're going to work our way to get this ball back. Would have wanted the handball before you got tackled there, Weeders. I'm not going to lie, I was spamming square, but it's going to be a goal to Jamie Elliott here. They don't miss from these spots. The only consolation could be the fact that it might not carry. So in he trots. And as you can see, boys, that is maybe not perfect. That is a miss. I didn't expect that from a quality goal kicker that was Jamie Elliott. And we're going to go out wide. And Brody Kemp taking the mark. And we are going to go to Ches. There aren't really too many options here, boys. I'm going to be... Oh, there's one out there. And we get the mark, and we're going to play on and draw him in as we kick it forwards to Mackay. We're going to go again here. And that's not 15, they reckon. You're kidding me, ump. Probably wasn't realistically, but that sort of sucks. I thought that was out of bounds, so I'm not going to lie. And we probably are a bit stiff there not to get one of those two marks. So, and ping him up. Ping him. No call. You coward. But we get the fist out of the ruck. And Paddy Cripps to Sammy Welsh, who then gets tackled holding the pill. No fun for you, Sam. That's a good spoil. I don't even know how to spoil. And we don't get the goal in the end. And that's going to be a clearing kick. Oh, that's beautiful. And you best believe we are not taking the shot like a normal person. We are just taking the easy shot. X and aim straight forward. So Charlie Curto comes back on now. But Pitney is having a decent game. Minus that one out on the full he did get earlier. That isn't where I wanted to kick it. But we will be first to the ball. And the Conning gets away with it. And Charlie Curto. So we've got a big little lead here. A sentence which probably doesn't make much sense. But I think I've nailed the kick flush. And this is going to be Charlie's second if he does convert. Which he does. Never in doubt, boys. Raise those arms and we are flying. Shame we don't play like this in real life. So we get the ball in the centre to Bins, I believe. Or I don't even know who it was in the end. But we're going to kick one through to Connie. And that is just excellent work. And 36-7 up we go. And this difficulty is maybe getting a little easy, boys. Going to go in short, and we're just going to take it with Mackay. And we should just finish the quarter, and we could kick 42 in a quarter. It's going to be 37 though. Unfortunately, my kicking accuracy isn't my strength. We might not even get that through. That is scraped into the points. Not a very convincing kick. But it is all good. We take a big lead into the quarter time break. And Bossy would be impressed because he is going to keep his job in this game. He still looks to be wanting to rally the troops up though. So TDK having a decent little game. Don't know who Steen is, to be honest. No offense to the lad. He could become the next Max Gorn, but never heard of him. I don't know how Mackay did not get to that, but Waitering saves the day again. And a beautiful kick out to the wing. And we're going to go in long and strong. And I was hoping for big strength Pitney to get on the end of that one. We get out marked there by Bobby. We get the handball released. Again. Oh, Zach Williams. Take a bow. That is goal of the day. If you don't mind, taking the lead to 36 against our biggest rivals. Love to see it. We don't win the tap again, but we get the clearance anyway. Captain Courageous. He sells the candy. And then he goes on his left and it is home. Pencil it in. 42 points early in this one, and we are torching those hot pies, or cold pies at the moment. Wowee. We get another clearance, and that was not where I aimed the handball. I do not know how to take hangers, but we do get the ball out, and unfortunately it's coming straight back in. After that fumble, it did not help my case. That sucked. But we only do concede another one, so they finally get back to break the momentum. We get the ball out of the centre. We're going to go in short to Mackay, and not 15 play on the umpire reckons, and it doesn't matter because that's gone through the sticks as well, boys. Fucking huge for the franchise. Let's get it, boys. Here we go again in the centre. Another big ruck clearance. And we're going to go out wide here to the lead of Zach Williams. And we're going to take this shot on. He's already got 2 today. So let's add to it. Hopefully with this kick. That is coming back. And it is back. Let's go. 48 points to the good guys. We're 61 points and there's still 13 minutes left in the quarter. Wow. We could be on track for 200 here. Locked it in. Gets rid of it late, and it would have been cool if it was called play on. So we were in quite a good position. We release. Get the tackle now, and that's going to be locked away again by Hollands. Big fist. Get it out the back. Tackle by Hollands again. He is locking him up nicely, but they do get rid of that one. That's out on the full or deliberate, either or. We will take. And Charlie Curnow for goal number 3 today. And I think this is going to the left. We will see. And it does. Not a good kick, but we will claim that still at any points are good points at this stage. We are torching him. And that's going to be Sam Doherty. Mate, this is a huge game for the team and a massive percentage. I might actually have to put those sliders to make it even harder for me because I am just too good at this game at the moment. We still never lead the disposal count, which is sort of wild. As we chip the ball forward. That's annoying. But Pitney off the ground, if you don't mind. Making another goal to our favour. And it's already a 61-point lead here, boys. Wow-ee. We are going to run and gun again. This is dominating. It is a high tackle, unfortunately. We're going to get the ball forwards again. And we don't get the mark, but we get the ball out. We're going to try and get that ball back. And we do, and Kemp slots it. This is fucked. Not going to lie, I didn't expect this result. And you can see at the start of the episode, it is on the hard difficulty. So, I'm just too cracked at this game, boys. Not as cracked as the number 2 in the world, clearly. But we are flying. And we are not on. We might not end up getting to 200, but it will be a dominant performance nonetheless. 13 goals to 2, and it's still not even half time. And that's to Mackay. Takes a bounce and slots it from 45. Boys, this is absurd. I've kicked more goals than their team has scored. 14 plays 13. We are going to get the ball in the centre, but we're going to give away it. So, that's all right. We get the ball off. Oh, no. Not what we planned. Don't know why I'm stressing. We're up by like 70. I don't know why I didn't take the shot there, but we live and we learn. This is just a humongous half of footy for us. As we run it off the half back, we want to put more blood on them really. So you only have 46 seconds, so get the fuck up, Weeders. We send it long. And straight Pitney on the siren, if you don't mind, an 80-point lead going into halftime. Well, it's 79 to be exact, but it don't matter. The game is done and dusted early. 9 goals to 1 that quarter. And this is the first time we've actually led the disposals. Wow, this is absurd, boys. 15 goals to 2. This is like an end of game score for me. It must be because Ollie Hollands isn't going in first to the club rooms. Pitney in the ruck is good signs for the team. We don't win the tap, but we lock it back up, and they do release it somehow, which is a bit frustrating. Good fist by Walsh instead of taking the hanger. You love to see it. As we release. Oh, gee. Hey, how's his ankle or something? Thank you. There's actually not many options around here. I just will go long to the 1 on 2 on 2, sorry, now in the end. And we hand pass it to ourselves and snag it with Williams. That's his 4th of the day, and it brings us to a big 85-point lead. We get the ball, but we don't hold it, unfortunately. And we just gets done pants down there, holding the ball, champion. And we get outmarked by Nick Dacos. He should very well just slot this through the sticks. He got the 7 touches today now, but he has that goal. And will that lead to a bit of a fight back here, boys? Still 79 points. Would have to be the biggest comeback in AFL history to lose from here. But we get the clearance. And the mark through Lockie Cowan. And that wasn't the best kick. It still would have been better than what we would have produced with a set shot. Oh no, there's like a 10 on 0 here. Oh gee, they are all over me here. That's got to be going on. We're going to just go deep. We're just waiting for a few numbers to roll back. Would have loved the ball to go a bit better for us there, but it is going to end up in a snag through the big sticks, and this is just getting unrelenting, I guess is the word. I don't think that was the word, but this is just devastating for Collingwood. And you love to see it as a Carlton fan. So we can't release that. Thankfully, it didn't get given holding the ball. Big strength. Pitney in the ruck. Gets it out, but Cripper tackled immediately. We get the ball out. Released there. We're going to handball it out to Captain Courageous, who does have to get rid of it. He wouldn't have had a chance to kick it. And here we go with Chera. Gets outmarked by Pendles. The Pies' greatest of all time, some would say, most would say probably. Very good player. And would love to see him break the game's record, which would be unreal. But we snag that in with Ollie Hollands, and this is getting close to 100 now. Great tackle there, and it's going to be another ball up. In the back. Ooh, stiff. Very, very stiff. We get the mark through Big Pitney. What a game he is having today. Mackay gets out the handball and Wieders is chasing him. Wieders is on for a snag here if they release it to him. There, they took too long and it went in the wrong direction. But it's going to be Nick Haynes. And we're going to go in deep to Kerno, who gets the grab. And that should be goals. You do never know. I hope. I have a lot of optimism here. 18 goals 3 is pretty good kicking still. And that's going to be 19 goals 3. Bringing it out to a 98-point margin. What a bloodbath this is. This is like the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones. It's that bad. And, ooh. We're going to go the fist, and we don't get it. It's going to peg it back by one, Ash Johnson. For his second of the day. He'll become the leading goal kicker for them today if he kicks this one. So, and he does. Never in doubt. Big Pitney in the ruck again. What a specimen. We're going to go to Harry Mackay and he's going to snag it on his non-preferred right. And takes it back to a 98-point margin. This is absurd, boys. Shouldn't be possible to score this many goals on 5-minute quarters. We're going to go to Mackay again here. And hopefully that stays true. It does. Let's go. 104 now. We are winding up the numbers here, and this is humongous for the team. That's going to be a ball up. Mackay's going to take a shot. It won't go through, I think, and it doesn't. But we didn't have much time left. Is okay. 105-point game going into the final break. This is absurd scenes. I did not have this on my bingo card today, boys. 6 goals to 2 in the term, and we are torching them in disposals. Vossi rallying the troops for one last effort. Let's make it to 200, boys, he's saying. Only 70 off. It's 12 goals, all we need. We do get the loss in the ruck tap there, but we do fight for it, and we have the ball back through Ollie Hollands. Going to go in short. And that is going to be Charlie Kerno again. Lining up for goal number 4 here now. And I think that he's going out to the left a bit, unfortunately. Unless the wind wants to help a brother out. But it's going to be marked on the line anyway. Doesn't get the purchase we were requiring. We get the ball out, and they end up with it, though. Good, we get it moving forward, but it goes straight back into their mitts. It's quite gross, really. Oh, no, that punch is going to cost us. That's a high tackle. The high tackle cost us more than the fist. Bobby Hill for his first of the day. It is never in doubt. When the CPU are lining up, you just pencil it in. Surprised they've only kicked one behind. They should have none. Should be 6 straight. But we go through Mackay. We have to release the handball, unfortunately. But it's going to be Welshie. I had that if he released the kick, and it's going to be play on the other way. We're going to just have to kick it because we didn't want to get pinned for running it too far. We release it to Mackay on his non-preferred. If you don't mind, put it through. Pencil in the 6, and that is out to 105 again. Wowee. Incorrect disposal. I handballed that ump. I see you there, Captain Courageous. No. We're not playing. I tried to, but then he fell to his feet. Fell off his feet onto his ass, and he has deserved this. He has already got the 2 goals to date. But I think this one will be okay. And it is. It bends back, and that is out to 111. Right, the scorecard now. Pencil in the dub and percentage booster. As we move it through Bins. Bins has been unreal this season from out there. We're going to play on and kick that out on the full. That is gross. Oh my goodness. That's going to be locked away for another ball up. That's in the back too. So Dacos getting the free kick there. We don't outmark him. But we get the ball back there and we play on like a retard. And that's going to be holding the pill. Thankfully, he gets it smothered in the marking contest. And the handball away wasn't overly effective. But we're going to start to move it upfield through Welsh, who gets gang tackled. Not really gang, there was only one person in the tackle, but it is what it is. Now we have a chance to run. Bottom makes a tackle, but it's a little too late. But Maynard takes the intercept mark. Kai, we needed that mark. And we are just going to hold it up and go long here. That's a good take, and we go to Welsh, but I was hoping we would be more uncontested with it. Pendles from 50 launches to no avail, and thankfully we don't concede a goal there. Not that it really would have mattered, but... Oh no. I accidentally run that out of bounds. So Pendles on his left should slot this, and he could make it less than 100. If he kicks this, it will make it a goal between. They could kick one more, you never know. And they make no doubt of it. So an easy goal for Pendles on that for the champion, the veteran of the game. Wouldn't mind finishing with another goal here, though. I'm not going to lie, boys. Bends him off, and then I get the tackle, and it's still not holding the ball somehow. I had to get rid of that, unfortunately. And Doherty on the pocket. Snags. Thank you. And that's another 110-point gap, I believe. Let's try and get one more. I know we can do it. Let's not let them get one more. And they will. So, going to be a 104-point win. Something I didn't really expect to happen. And that's a huge scoring game. 24 goals 4 to 6 goals 2. About to be 7 goals 2. But that is absurd. Elliott for his first. He did miss his first easy shot from about the same spot. But he doesn't make the same mistake twice. And that's going to be game over. But what a performance by the Navy Blues. And I tell you what, they did quite well. They outscored us in the last. But it didn't really matter considering they got pumped. I had about... How many 3 goal kickers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goal kickers with 3 or more goals. Huge scenes, as you can hear. The Blue Baggers singing the song loud and proud. But yeah, we are going to wrap the video up now. If you are new to the channel and enjoyed what you saw today, be sure to hit the subscribe button up in that corner there. And if you want to keep seeing more, it also does go a long way when you give me a thumbs up, just so I know to keep producing this content for you guys. So yeah, let us know how you're finding it, what you want me to do. But yeah, again, 1,000 likes on this will get a signed Paddy Cripps jersey to one of you guys, and just absurd from the boys. And yeah, you love to see it, you really do. So we move ourselves up the ladder. We will head to training scheduler, and we've got the Lions this round. So we will quickly have a squiz at the ladder. And we sit ourselves perched up in 6th with 132%. That is huge. So we are only one game out of the 4, one game in the 8, but we are well and truly ahead of the Pies on percentage now. So we are a game and percentage in hand. We have the Lions. We beat them. They do drop to 2nd, you would say. I'm just having a look at what we can potentially do. We only need one win to get a game against the Dogs or the Crows. So we will have to see with that one, but I think we should end the video here. Cottrell will return for the next game. But yeah, hope you had a safe and wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, legend.